why Battlefield Portal will be the best game mode in Battlefield 2042. Now, out of all the other game modes, we have Battlefield Portal, and I'll give you some reasons why I think it will be the best out of any of them. First thing I want to say is that you can play whenever you want in the limits of the game. You have World War II, you have Modern, and Battlefield 2042 times. So you can play in different time periods. You can even play in Battlefield Bad Company 2's time period. Just gives you a choice, and you can revisit those really important games and maps that we all know and love. There's a lot of potential with like 6v122 player game mode. That sounds pretty cool. You play as like super elite, fully armored soldiers against just like World War II infantry. You could do parkour. You could make a parkour map. You could do car racing. There's just a lot of creativity in what you could do. And it could be anything from playing an FPS to driving around. And the idea of options is just really welcoming. You have access to the 7 new maps and 6 more remastered maps. So there is plenty of maps going around. 13. It's not as much as most would hope, but it is the most complete experience if you think about it, because it has the most maps. If you feel like it, you can play World War II Germany against modern American. That sounds pretty sick. And see who will win. I think we know who will win, but just the option to do something like that, I can really appreciate. You can limit weapons and vehicles. If you don't like snipers, screw them, don't deal with them, take them out of the game. If you don't like machine guns, take them out. If you don't like aiming down sights, you can do that, or staying prone, take that out. You can even not allow one side to use cars or anything. So for example, if you want to make kind of like an invasion sort of thing, then you could do Americans only have helicopters and any aerial stuff, and then the other team has all the vehicle stuff. Sounds pretty interesting to me and makes it different, which is why it feels like it will be the best. Hell, even you can play a standard match of Battlefield. Are you sick of just having to stick to all-out war? Just play Conquest on one of the new maps with the class system. It's your escape from the specialist system also. Although you can have specialists in Battlefield Portal, but it's decided by the creator. So if you just want to play normal Battlefield with the class system, there you go, you could do that. Now, we're not sure how the server system is going to work, which may make it a bit more complicated, and especially at the launch is probably the best time to play Battlefield Portal when the community is big and thriving. Shared progression. It means you are missing out on much and allows you to level up. Even if you just played Portal, which is great. I don't want to be forced to play a certain game mode. If I can just play the game modes I like, then I'm happy. Of course, stuff like quests may ask you to do different things, but I can appreciate being able to level up. It hasn't mentioned if it's the exact same XP and stuff like that, but I would imagine so. It'll be the same scaling factor. I guess we'll just find out on the launch, but I think it's great that we can have a unified level across all battlefields, even if you're playing offline. If you're playing with bots, you can level up. Obviously, still need to have a connection to the internet for that to reflect on your character, but yes, still level up. Live service. Now, it can be a negative and a bad thing, but let's be honest, 6 maps isn't that great. But with this live service, they have advertised we'll be getting new maps every so-and-so called season, which is what we believe they will call it, most likely. Basically, when the season launches, the battle pass will come out, new maps and weapons and skins will all crawl out, stuff in the store of course, and yeah, they're thinking about a 3-month timeline for every season. There may be mid-season updates where you get one map or something like that. We'll just have to find out what they have planned. We will probably get something around launch where it shows us and tells us exactly what's going to happen. The only negative I have is just like the other game modes, if you're on current gen, that being the PS4 Xbox One, you will be limited to 64 players, which is, in the grand scheme of things, disappointing, as it is possible to do that, but it would require more work to smooth out the game. It is possible to have more players, yes. It just requires more effort, and then they don't have a selling point for next gen. So, we get this. More game mode choices. It isn't fully confirmed about the experiences, but you should expect experiences like Rush and Team Deathmatch come in. There's a little bit of nuance in what will be an official pre-made package that you could choose, because they will have those, but creativity still allows you to make your own game modes if you want to. And it's only left to the limit of your imagination and the good old game mode editor. What do you guys think? Did I miss anything? What are you gonna do here on Battlefield Portal first? I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. Appreciate you guys, and peace.